To Euro USD. I have updated a few of these charts, and every time I record, something happens and I've lost it. So I'm a little frustrated with that. But I'm back here on a 4-hour chart. Let's try to simplify what's happened since mid-August, my last update, and then get right into what's been going on this week. So clearly visible on this chart is a failed breakdown on 4 or 5 different scales at least. The first one I see from mid-August is this clear failed breakdown of this low set on August 11th, Monday. We lost that during the evening of Thursday 21st, and then we reclaimed it overnight. That set up an amazing failed breakdown for the Jackson Hole long. There was also some other available setups, including a reclaim of this area. You can see we tried to reclaim it Thursday afternoon, sold, and we came back to reclaim it eventually later on. That's the first setup I see. The second setup I see is a failed breakdown right here. This low was set on a 1 o'clock on a Monday. We lost it Tuesday overnight, same within 24 hours, and reclaimed it for a great failed breakdown. Afterwards, which another failed breakdown. This time this low from Friday was taken out Wednesday overnight and then reclaimed Wednesday morning for an awesome 100-point long right there. Going a little bit more closer to the past week or so, we had a failed breakdown here from the Tuesday low that happened Wednesday overnight. Otherwise, I'll get into more details shortly. Long story short, on Euro USD, I've been tracking this flag for a while. It's definitely been expanding, and I'm not certain yet that I want to change what I have in front of me. What I do see is we broke out, we started consolidating, we lost this flag maybe not so long ago, and then we came back, reclaimed it, we're back in the flag. This is still clear resistance, multiple touches trying to poke through. And here we are right now, in my opinion, setting up for more upside if and when we can break this resistance. I do think that's going to be happening soon. You see my sign up there that says, don't be scared, look for the long. We want to see selling. Every time we sell, that's when we're getting opportunities. So now let's get into this week. The first setup, I can see what's visible in front of me on 5:30 Tuesday morning. We set this low, we bounced all the way up here, then we lost it later that morning and reclaimed it with force and volatility at 9 o'clock. Great fail breakdown. Moving forward, another fail breakdown that I see is on Wednesday overnight. We lost that Tuesday low, reclaimed it. These levels have not really been touched since then. Perfect dip and recovery. Recover this major level confluence with a trigger. Perfect setups. Here, Wednesday morning, yesterday, we had a low we set. We came up, we started selling. We undercut it barely at 9:45. Perfect little simple fail breakdown, high volatility, and then we started pushing up 20 plus points right after. Today, this morning, I woke up around 6 something. I noticed that we had set this low. We started undercutting it, but I just missed this fail breakdown, so I had nothing to do when we were just hanging out up here. Eventually, we started selling, and we undercut this low barely at 7:45. I thought, although it was just a barely cut, I thought right at the major level, so I did take this failed breakdown. That worked out, and then I lost it at 8:30. Totally fine with me. We came down and we tested this little position, and I saw that we had these lows set up already. So I said, what the hell, if we can get above this little minor, that'll be a trigger now. It was a dip in recovery. It became a failed breakdown now. Why? Because initially I was looking at a failed breakdown of this, but maybe we don't go below, we could just tag the level. But since we had a low set here, we undercut. I'm looking for the failed breakdown, trigger this orange line. Perfect, that worked out. Now we came back down and we held this low. We set a little mini failed breakdown here. You can see low set, back test, came back down, second low set. And then once we started coming back up around this trigger, I have gone long again. I've added back to my position. Why? This is the trigger, and a lot of times that trigger can work multiple times. Here you can see it worked once, twice, and now we're trying a third time. Is it weaker? Yes, but I'm bullish. I think we've set up a great failed breakdown right here. We almost tried to cut this low. We couldn't quite get there. I'm taking the long. I think we're going to back test this level and actually back test this one. We're finally going to get past this green line. That was a trigger for earlier failed breakdown. I happen to keep it there, and I noticed that it's been a really big wall for us now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and adjust this, and I think for sure that this is a nice resistance. I think that's a target for me moving forward. I think we're going to get up here on this run at least, and if not, I think we're ready to at least test this bull flag again. We tested it yesterday, we tested it Tuesday, today's Thursday. Let's see if we have some in the tank to get up there. That is my current update on EURUSD. I'll be back with more, guys.